Hello. Come on in. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. If you're there, come on in the room. This is just me checking in before I prepare for my love and marriage Huntsville. Come on in the room. I am just checking in before I do my commentary tonight on love and marriage Huntsville. Hello, brown skin girl. I'm surprised anyone checked in. I'm just checking in. As I said, Love and Married Huntsville, it's on now, but they're doing the replay. And so I'm going to be viewing that and reviewing it probably tonight or tomorrow. So, so I wanted to check in just to talk about some things. And I also wanted to test this. I've never done an impromptu live. My lives, I'm usually a little more prepared. Um, but I wanted to just do a little, impromptu about some things that are going on. Ah, thank you, brown skin girl. I so appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm really trying to uh, up my game over here at YouTube. I have only been doing it consistently for a couple of months. However, I started doing YouTube, doing the videos back in 2019, and I was inconsistent with it because I wasn't sure where I wanted to take it. But now I've, talked with some other people in marketing, and I have some ideas about where I want to take it. And so everything right now is more in a testing phase for me. Because of course you want to build up your views to millions of people. In fact, I am about to tomorrow evening do a YouTube commentary on the top 10 Black YouTubers, Black female YouTubers. And I'm excited to do it because these women are really some amazing people. YouTube has done some amazing things for people who really want to get out and, just express themselves or even pretend you're on TV. And so I want to do some things. I also wanted to talk about Tasha K. I didn't get to cover that this morning, but what do you guys think about Tasha K? Come on in the room, everyone. I would like to bring people on, onto the screen with me because I can do that. Up to 6 people. I have the very basic StreamYard right now, which is 0. Okay. Um, Next month, I'm going to upgrade it and I'll be able to have more people on and I'll be able to do more with the video. I mean, you could literally do this for free all of the time if you didn't mind having StreamYard as the logo up there. But I want to put my own logo up there. Well, she hasn't been on. She's been putting in a lot of reruns. I think that that last decision in her court case really, caused her to sit back and think about some things. And I love Tasha K. Actually, I like her. One of the things that I want to see more YouTubers do, I want to see their heart. Like, what charities do they donate to? What charities have they started? Because I started a charity, and during the pandemic, I had to step away from it, temporarily. I'm about to start it back, and my charity has to do with building scholarships for homeless teenagers or, foster children who may otherwise not have the funds to go to college, or once they get to college, they need funds for books or they need it for something like that. So I would like to see these YouTubers and what their charities are. What do they do for the community? And even if some of them could partner with other YouTubers and build one charity, because there's a lot of need out there. I think that whenever you are in the position to do so, it's important because it keeps the focus off of you, keeps you from becoming narcissistic. But with Tasha K, I know she gives back somewhat to the community. She's talked about it a couple of times that I've heard, but I don't hear it as often as I would like to hear it from her, I guess. But I do know that she does give back something to the community. I cannot remember what it is. The have-nots, I'm reading this, the have-nots, that's neat because it's a lot of talent, but they don't have the funds for schooling. Exactly. And they have no hope. And you want to bring hope to them and give them some strength to know that someone is out there backing them because that's a sad life to be a foster child or to be a homeless child. And it really brought it home to me when I was listening to Nivea over on Candy's channel because she was homeless with her mother for 4 years, from 2010 to 2014. No, I'm sorry, not 10, from the time she was age 10 to the time she was age 14. I'm mixing up my story. Although she did not need it because she was going into the entertainment industry, I think it's still just because you go into the entertainment industry doesn't mean you shouldn't go to college. I think it would help a lot of those people if they went to college. Um, it would help a lot of their parents to stop sending their children off to people that they don't even know just because they want them to start a music or an acting career. I could never just give my child over to another adult all day long. It's just, but I digress on that topic. Um, so, what else do you guys want to talk about? This is just checking in. Earlier today, I talked about the pandemic. They've been talking about it all day. When I turn the radio on, I have to listen to music to keep from, listening about it because it's kind of depressing. It's depressing to know that eventually we're all going to be shut in again. They're just gradually getting to that part. Who else is on here? I see other people, and come on in the room, you guys. Chat with me for a bit. So, I'm going to be doing this piece on the top 10 Black female YouTubers, and I'm excited about doing it. I'm just waiting on some emails to come back from about 3 of them because I had to let them know that I may be using some of their likeness, like a video or a picture, and that I would be talking about them, you know? But they are very interesting and beautiful Black women out here just doing it on YouTube. Um, what do you guys think about the Britney Spears situation? If you have any thoughts, get down in the chat. For those of you that I see just coming in, I want you to know I just came on here just to check in and to chat, to have a conversation, and I'm getting ready to do Love and Marriage Huntsville on OWN, OWN, that's the Oprah Network, Oprah Winfrey Network. So if you guys do not watch Love and Marriage Huntsville is the bomb, okay? They are about to go all out. It's amazing how people think that just because people live in the country that drama doesn't happen. I grew up in the country, literally the country. All kinds of drama happens in a small town, okay? All kinds of drama. Um, and you may hear about it in church on a Sunday when the minister is preaching, you know. So that's I'm wanting some other people to get down in the chat. I'm kind of testing out my YouTube channel this evening too, you guys. So ignore me if you want to. I didn't have any plans to come on here tonight. And I was thinking of taking my YouTube and maybe just doing it like in other things that I do throughout the day, like cook or anything else that I have going on. Sometimes I give little small events with other ladies in the neighborhood and we just chat and eat and talk about things. So I was thinking about, doing something like that with it, taking it with me shopping or to the park, to the lake. Yeah, you can. And I want to bring people into you know, what do you call this? The live stream with me, like from the back room. I don't mind doing that. Yeah, can chat, chime in and talk. And so I want to be able to do that, whenever I'm talking about other information, like the housewives. I'd like for people to come on board and talk about that. I have found that the panels are also very successful. But my favorite panel on YouTube is Sherelle's World. It's my favorite panel because they make me laugh. I love Gabor on Sherelle's World. So so yeah, I was over at where was it? Campfire. I was over there earlier today, but I was driving, so I couldn't really chime in, go onto his show. He brought me in last week. I think it was last week he brought me in when we were talking about Marcel. Are you oh, wow. Oh, Nosy is off the chain. Nosy is off the chain, isn't he? Oh my god. Nosy is probably the most exciting thing going on YouTube right now, and she's gorgeous. Nosy's a very beautiful chocolate woman, very beautiful. Thank you. I try to have good content. Yeah. No, she is very beautiful, and that's all her hair. Like this hair in this picture, this is my hair, but I also wear wigs. I wear hair pieces. I do all kinds of stuff. Most of my other videos that I've done this past month and last month were the live ones I had put the wig on. So, but what do you think? Are you guys following the Britney Spears case? Because I want her to win so bad. This thing is so bothersome to me that she doesn't have control of her assets. It's also even more bothersome because she's never going to be able, well, I shouldn't say never. She may have a huge challenge re uh like getting back all the money that has been spent. She was worth $350 million and it has now gone down to 59 million. Who does that to somebody? Who needs that much money? People don't make that much money in a lifetime. Most people do not. So I'm trying to figure out where could that money have what did they do to the girl? It's just, I mean, to the woman. It's the saddest thing. I want this case, I want her to win, and I want this case to just like be over. Yes, it's her dad. This is your dad. It should I seriously think that somebody somewhere along the line used her conservatorship for frivolousness. She was worth 350 million and now it's down to 59 million. That's in the past 12 years. It's just mind-boggling. And it's sad because what this means is her relationship with her dad is now changed. It's changed. It's going to take a lot of heart to heart and forgiveness for that relationship to get back to a good place. I think he is too, brown skin girl. That's too much money to be missing in a conservatorship. I mean, you have successful companies that are not worth 350 million, and they know how to keep things under wraps and keep their income flowing and increasing. And her income was increasing because she had that what do they call it? She was at Vegas, but they have it not intern, but some kind of word they use. She was in Vegas. So I really I feel bad for her. I prayed for her. I will pray for her again because my prayers seem to have worked. Mine and everyone else who was praying for her. And I'm going to continue to pray for her because this is a really bad situation for someone to be trying to live their life and they've worked hard for this money and then someone else has access to it. but her attorney, Matthew Rosengart, I think his name is, he is hell bent on getting Jamie out of there. I know. Will he ever? He has no talent. You know, he used to be a minister. Did you guys know that? He was a minister. And they lived, I don't know what, was it New Orleans that Brittany is from, or Louisiana? They lived in, average ranch home, and he was a minister. And now look at what he's doing to his daughter. So that tells you a lot about a lot of these other ministers behind the scenes. Because if they did not have to get up in the pulpit and, you know, get the money from their congregation, what would they be doing if they could get that money elsewhere? Some people start these churches just because they know that these churches are very, the compensation is high for a lot of ministers, especially if you have a large church of 5,000 or more. Yeah, he was a minister. Now he's acting devilish towards his own daughter, all for the money. Your own child, you know. Imagine standing before God. What would you have to say? it's it's a terrible situation. So I wonder, getting back to Tasha K and Cardi B, I wonder what Cardi B is doing right now, because I think Tasha K is on vacation. You guys can come on in the room and chat. I see the numbers growing over there. This is just a check-in. I'm just checking in on a Saturday before I get ready to go down here and watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, take some notes on it, and be prepared to come back and give a commentary on it. I tried to do a commentary on Saturday night. I think I'm going to hold off on this commentary till either tomorrow or Monday because I'm going to watch it twice. And I know by that time I'm going to go to bed. So, but Love and Marriage Huntsville is really, it's going to be a good season. Also, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is going to be a good season. They say that Erica on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is trying to place a gag order on an attorney who keeps giving commentaries about the case. And I don't know that you can put a gag order on a law official. I don't know that you can put a gag order on an attorney, um, or even, you can put a gag order on the company, I think, but on the actual attorney, I don't know if you can do that in some places anyway. It's just like the police, you can't really put a gag order on the police. You may be able to do that to the whole precinct, which would be very difficult, but we will see. I think his name is Ron. The attorney's name is Ron. He's always on Sherelle's channel, so she's trying to put a gag order on him. And so, um, the other thing that I had planned on talking about earlier today that I missed on my live because it just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do was Jeff Bezos. Do you guys know Jeff Bezos, former CEO over at Amazon? You know, his space his rocket or his space shuttle took off this week, going 60 miles above the Earth and back down. And I didn't like it, you all. I didn't like his. Let's see what the name of his rocket was. Let's see, Jeff. I'm gonna look it up. It was blue something. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Blu-ray, but it was. I'll find it here. I know that Richard Branson's was Virgin Galacta. Jeff Bezos is Blue something. You would think you would be able to find this all over the place. Blue Origin. His is Blue Origin. So next you have Elon Musk. Elon Musk is going up next. That's what his is named. Okay, what is his? Is it SpaceX? So Virgin Galacta. SpaceX is his. I believe that is the name of Elon Musk. His is SpaceX. Well, you know what? They are wealthy billionaires, and I guess they feel they have reached the top and there's nowhere else for them to go except out of space. It's just the way that they're going about it doesn't really seem realistic. I do believe that Richard Branson's shuttle, the way it's built, because it is actually built like an airplane and it looks more comfortable and it looks safer. I think that that one, if I was to go out of space, I would choose Branson's Virgin Galacta because Jeff Bezos, the way they came down, it looked like they came down in a balloon. And that just looked like, oh my goodness, it looked like, oh my goodness, how in the world did they not hit the ground and get hurt somehow? I didn't like that. Did you watch it go up? You guys can come on in the room. The only one here, brown skinned girl, is you, but there are other people. And I guess they're just listening to me talk. I'm just here, you guys, just checking in. I'm about to check out here in the next couple of minutes because I do need to go prepare, get me a glass of wine, and watch Love and Mary Huntsville. See what that old Martell is up to tonight. I know that in one of the scenes, Melody tries to touch him to console him, and he's like, Melody, stop. He like pushes her back. Dude has got some issues. Dude has got some serious issues. So would any of you go out of space? I know it's quite costly right now. I think they're saying it's uh, in the thousands of dollars just to go. Um, I certainly wouldn't go just for the cost alone. um, Actually, I think I'll just wait on the Lord. But when He comes back, I'll be able to fly anyway. So I think I'm not going to go. I'd rather go spend that money on some clothes at South Park Mall here in Charlotte. But you think who's into the other sex? Brown skin girl. Are you talking about Martell? Are you talking about Martell, brown skin girl? Please tell me you're not talking about Martell. Yeah. Oh no. Why are you saying that? I'm gonna have to bring you on. You're gonna have to come back on whenever I talk about it. I'm going to schedule the live, so you're gonna have to come back on and tell me why you think that. I'm gonna have to bring you on air with me, and I'll show my whole face. Because if I bring people on, I do expect them to show their face, so I'm gonna want to show mine as well. But I think I'm going to get in here, prepare, pour me a glass of wine, and have some hors d'oeuvres and just kick back and watch it and then watch it again for the notes. The first time around, I think I'm going to, just hang out and watch it and then I'll take some notes on it. But it's been 31 minutes that you guys have been here, and Brown Skin Girl is the only one who will come in the chat. You're the only brave one, Brown Skin Girl. So could everyone click, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And also click the notification bell so you will know whenever I come on here, because I am going to be talking. Some of the other topics I'm going to cover are the top 10 Black female vloggers on YouTube. They're doing a lot, so that's going to be an amazing piece of content. And I'm also going to cover Love and Marriage Huntsville. And one day next week, I'm thinking it will be around Wednesday that I will cover employment issues because just so I can get it out, so I can get my employment issues out. At this point, um, I don't know. I cannot wait to get everything off the ground that I'm working on now so that I don't have to go into corporate America anymore. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. They are the devil. But anyway, I digress. Thank you guys for showing up. I don't have any music to send you out with, so I'm going to say many blessings to you. And just if you click the subscribe button and the notification, you'll know whenever I get my next video, and you'll be able to join me and even come on. Okay? So thanks, Brown Skin Girl, for getting down in the chat and talking with me this evening. And everyone else, have a great weekend.